Hello, everyone, and welcome to the world of the International Fabtalks. We are happy and glad to connect with you every single day, and of course, with great celebrities. Many unsung heroes have done their very best across the world. And today we are being joined by a lovely person who's given his very best to different departments, different segments of the society. Now, what is it? That is a secret, which I will let you know very soon. Join me, friends, to welcome our celebrity and guest. He's Dr. Somnath Roy, joining us all the way from Kolkata, West Bengal, India. Hello, sir, and welcome to the session.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir. A very good evening to you. Namaste, sir. My dear friends, it's always a honor and pleasure to thank people and to be with people who are ready to share their time with us and enlighten us on the various aspects about their profession, as to how they have overcome all the hardships and have selected the beautiful profession, and continuing to inspire others to select this beautiful profession, or be a source of inspiration in one way or the other to you. Maybe their thoughts and values about life, the way they think, the experiences could really matter a lot in your journey too. Dear sir, with your permission, I go ahead and share your profile in an official way.
Okay, sure.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Friends, it's always a honor and, of course, our responsibility to share the profile in an official way. I go ahead, as I earlier mentioned, we have with us today as our celebrity and guest, Dr. Somnath Roy, who has completed his schooling from Navanalanda High School, Kolkata. He did his LLB, a 5-year course from Jogesh Chandra Chaudhuri Law College, affiliated to the University of Kolkata, in 2004 with a rank from the university. Imagine getting a rank. That's really beautiful. He successfully completed his LL.M in 2007 with specialization in business laws from the Department of Law, the University of Burdwan. He did his research on the laws on protection of women against discrimination and impact analysis. That's beautiful, a wonderful topic that is, it's really very close to many of us, and was awarded the PhD degree in law by the University of Burdwan. Dr. Roy started his academic career in 2007 and presently serves at Jogesh Chandra Chaudhuri Law College, Kolkata. That's such a nice thing. West Bengal, it's a government aided college, as a whole-time faculty member. He participated and presented several papers on the international and national level. He took part in several seminars, conferences, and has published many research articles in various books with ISBN and journals with ISSN to his credit. Sir has also edited 3 beautiful books to his own credit, which are on the human rights, connected with the human rights area, Constitutionalism and Indian Administrative Law and Criminal Justice Administration in India, Issues and Perspectives. Imagine all of that is, for us, it's like too much. Like, as to what it is, we'll get to know all about it, because we are all like very common people. Hamare liye to it like it's here above our head. So we get to know all of that, friends, as to what all that is. We have to know. It is time that we gain knowledge from others. It's not only entertain ourselves on the online platforms. It's not only entertainment. It's gaining knowledge as to what others have learned and what they could teach us too. Sir has also been in the editorial board, as an editor in the editorial board and advisory board of certain peer-reviewed journals. He guided several dissertation scholars of the LL.M course of the college as well as of other universities. He judged many moot court and debate competitions. Now, this moot court, I have no idea of it. So I think many of you too will be like that. So we'll be getting to know about it. Sir has judged many moot court and debate competitions, and also delivered delivered many lectures as an invited guest. So he was invited to many of the institutions as a guest lecturer, and he has been contributing a lot. He actively participates in many legal aid and awareness programs. His area of interests are, guess what? Human rights, constitutional law, administrative law, and most importantly, family laws, and still more important, environmental laws, and of course, the need of the hour, gender justice. Sir focuses on all of these and yet enables, that beautiful smile, not only on his face, but on the person who he meets. He's such a nice person, down to earth, ready to connect, a warm and a genuine person. Let's get to know more about our special celebrity and guest as to how he managed to overcome all the challenges and be a celebrity today on the International Fabtalks. And of course, in his great profession that is connected with law. Dear sir, thank you very much for accepting the invitation. Bahut bahut dhanyawad, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you for such a nice introduction and welcome.
Thank you, sir. Dear sir, the big question is, how did you manage, to come into this beautiful profession? But before entering into this question, we'll just go a little deeper. Who is the real you? Who is the real Somnath Roy? हमने तो यहाँ पर ऑफिशियली आपका शेयर कर दिया, लेकिन आपको नहीं, they would like to know it from you. Who is the real Somnath ji?
Myself is a person who is meant for my students. And I always think that my students are my pillars. I am there in this profession because of my students only. Just because the students are there, I am there. I am there for me, the students are there. I don't believe that. I believe that since the students are there, I am there for them. And I want to keep all my work for them so that they can use in the near future, in their profession, etc. That's it.
What a beautiful way to share that, sir, that I am there for my students, or I'm here because of my students. That's really nice. It's a beautiful way to be connected as an academician. That's really nice, sir. What's the best part of being a faculty member?
Actually, I love to teach. Since my childhood, I had the intention of becoming a teacher always. And at one point of time, one of my relatives, I was in class 2, 3 level at that point of time. One of my relatives asked me, what you want to become when you will grow up. I said that I want to become a professor. Then he asked me to spell professor, and I spelled it correctly. And from then onwards, I had the intention of becoming a teacher. Maybe a school teacher, maybe a college teacher, that doesn't make any difference to me. But I always wanted to be a teacher. That is the thing.
That's really nice. And I'm happy that you spelled the spelling correctly, professor. Yeah, I was thinking, would you spell it wrong? If one would have asked me, I would have spelled it wrong, I guess. But luckily, you spelled it correctly. That's really nice. Dear sir, you graduated from the same college and you are a faculty member of the same college? Yes. How did this all happen? How did the magic happen?
See, I took up law in the year 1999. 1999, I took up my career as law. See, I didn't have any intention of taking law as my career, right? After my class 12, I did my schooling from a very renowned school of Kolkata. And after my class 12, I took admission in zoology honors in a college which I liked the most. And there my friends were there, and I had intention of becoming a graduate at first. I want to do BSc degree at first. After that, I will think what I will do, whether I will take up any particular specific course or not. I will think of it later on. Then what happened? One day, my aunt, she told me there is no need of going into this thing. I mean, this general field of study. You take up some professional course so that you can, stand in future. So what happened? She asked me to take law, and I didn't have any idea anything relating to law. No idea. And I knew that Supreme Court is there, High Court is there, different courts are there, and near my house, the lower court is there. I knew this much only, not more than that. Advocates are there who are there to plead in different courts. Up to that much, I had the idea. Now my aunt asked me, then I just went to the state bank for the purpose of taking the form for giving the entrance exam, because that was the first time Calcutta University took the entrance exam for the course of law. And many students sat for that exam. Today, several other students sit for that course, sit for that exam. But during our time, the competition was not this much like what is going on today. So I took the form and I didn't study anything. I didn't have the intention of doing this course. Uh, Now, on the day of exam, I didn't study at all. On the day of the course, on the day of the exam, I went with my mother and sat for the exam. And on that particular day, there was an invitation. And I told my mother, don't go alone, take me with you. My mom told me that, no, no, I will not go away. I will sit over here. You just go and sit for the exam, write it properly, and then come back. We will go to the invitation there. Okay. The exam was over, and I didn't have any intention of writing wrong things if I know the right thing. So I wrote it as per my level. Then the day on which the results came out, I went to the Department of Law, and in front of the notice board of the head of the department, I saw the list was there, and I didn't find my name. I was very happy. Thank God my name is not here. Then I went downstairs. It was in the first floor. I went downstairs. Then I thought, I didn't pass. It was haunting me. I didn't pass. Maybe I don't have the intention of taking up the course, but I didn't pass. Mane, this is something unusual for me. This thing never happened in my life. Then again I went upstairs. I mean, the first floor. Then I saw, no, my name was there, and it was just hidden. The wooden blocks which were there. Within those things, it was there. So for which I couldn't see. So I felt that, oh, I have got the chance. And there, I had the intention of taking, if I get the chance, I give the preference. We had to give the preference. 4 colleges were there, Department of Law and 4 government colleges. And out of these 4 government colleges, I gave first preference to Jogesh, where I studied from. Then Department of Law, then South Calcutta, then Surendranath Law College, in this manner. And so far as my rank was concerned, I got chance in Jogesh as per my first preference. Then I will be because of these 4 colleges, Jogesh was the best college at that point of time. So far as academics is concerned, faculties are concerned, the teaching, everything. For everything, Jogesh was the best college at that point of time, and it was said as the best by the university team also. Uh, then I went to Jogesh for taking the admission. Then I started my career, and once I started my career, I thought, no, when I have already taken up this course, I will have to study it wholeheartedly. I cannot just sit and fail just because I didn't have the intention of taking up this course. And our college, it was like a school. Once you enter the college, our classes used to start at 6:40 at that time, in the morning. So yes, I had my school was morning school also, and my college was also morning. Then 6:40, I used to reach the college by 6:30, and at 6:45, the doors used to get closed. No entry for that day for any other student. And uh, if you do not have minimum of 75% of attendance, you will not be able to sit for the examinations. That was the rule. So I used to go to college every day. It was like a school, and all the teachers, they were really very good. They also were very sincere, very dedicated. Like school, they used to teach all the provisions very thoroughly by giving notes, everything they used to do. I mean, all these things. So this helped me to grow up with a fine tuning in my career. Then, after yearly, we had exams. And every year, and at that point of time, Calcutta University, uh, uh, It may happen like this. In 1 year, you have got the highest from the university. In the very next year, you may not pass. This was the condition of the university. The exams were very difficult, and scoring of marks was very difficult. You know, if you can score 60% in one subject, it means that you have got you are your level is that much. Otherwise, the percentage was in 40s, maximum in 50s, no 60s. And I got 60% and more than 60% in many papers. For that, I used to follow certain tactics because for all the five answers, we had to write five answers, 5 into 20, 100 marks, and 20 marks, it was further divided into subparts. Say 12 plus 8, or 16 plus 4, or 8 plus 8 plus 4 in this manner. A, B, C in this way. If you know A and B part of the question, you will not know the C part of the question. The standard of the question was this much. So every year I had the intention of getting, I had the intention while studying, I had the intention that this time I will have to score good marks. But when I used to go and sit for the examination, I thought, no, if I pass, that will be sufficient. But fortunately, I used to get good marks, and in some years, I have got the highest from the university also. In the final year, also, I got the highest from the university. And different papers I got highest from the university. That was my dream, because in Constitution, that was my favorite subject. That was my favorite paper. And I had the intention of getting good marks over there. And I scored 65 in Constitution. Maybe today this is just a number to others, because today the students are getting 75, 80 in this way. But at our time, 65, you just can't imagine. And that was the highest from the university. In taxation laws, I got the second highest of the university, and it was only 44. 47 was the highest from entire university, from all the colleges, and I scored 44. Different papers were there where I scored more than 60, and I was very happy with that. And it just gave me some enthusiasm to study hard, to do more work. I used to make notes. I used to get help from the library, everything. My teachers, they were always beside me. Today also, they are also by my side. In this way, I could get highest in my final year also, and I had a ranking from the university. In this way, I continued my studies, specifically the bachelor's level. After that, I did my master's. In master's, I had the intention of taking admission. I wanted to get admission in master, because without masters, I cannot become a teacher. So Calcutta, I didn't have any intent. My other teachers also, they also asked me not to take admission in Calcutta, because Calcutta, the system of examination then was not at all good. 2 years course, master's degree, 2 years course, LL.M. It used to take 4 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, they used to take. No examination. So I went to Burdwan, because Burdwan, the standard of Burdwan, the Department of Law of Burdwan University, it was in its peak at that point of time. And there I sat for entrance examination, and I was a candidate from outside the University of Burdwan. And the number of seats for the students coming from different universities was very low. And at our time, the number of total intake for general caste in master's level was only 14. And I am from different university. I have to get chance over there. So there I sat for the examination. I mean, the written examination, I passed. There also, the result was published in the Rajbari, which is the administrative office. There also happened the same thing. I went there, I saw my name was not there. I felt very bad. I was about to call up my mom. I didn't. I had the phone, mobile phone I had, because after passing the final exam and after getting the highest from the university, in my final exam, my father gifted me a mobile phone. It was in the year 2004. I had the phone, but I was not carrying. I kept the phone at home, And from the STD booth, I was going to call my mom up and was about to say that I have not got the chance. I just entered the booth also. Then I thought, let me see it again. I again go back to Rajbari, and there I saw, no, my name was there in rank 4. So I've got the chance. So this was my problem. I used to see the wrong thing, the wrong results. Uh, then what happened after completion my LLM in the year 2007? Uh, I I mean appeared in an interview in a college, Durgapur Institute of Legal Studies, which is at Durgapur, which is say about 170, 71 kilometers from Kolkata. Uh, there I got chance, but it was a private college. I got chance over there. I became teacher in charge also over there as per my performance. And at the same time, in the year 2007, I started my career in Jogesh College because the principal called me up and he asked me to join over there as part-time faculty. So I joined over there, and after that, a government notification came out. I sat in that interview also, and there I also got chance. There I think my position was in second. My position was in second position I got over there, and I got chance over there. And from then I was going on with my career as law in that college where I have studied from. That's it. And after that, while teaching, I started my PhD also from the University of Burdwan because during my LLM days, I told my supervisor that, sir, if I do PhD, I will do under your supervision. And I happened to be the first scholar of my sir, and I came out as first scholar of the sir also. So in this way, till today, I am carrying on with my teaching career. Though I face different difficulties, my health issues, and everything I have, still I am carrying on because I have I love this academic field. I have whether I will get suppose in different interviews, not interviews, I should say in different invited lectures for taking examinations, for taking viva or dissertation, for chairing a session in a seminar. If I am called, I do not always expect for money. If they give, they will give. If they do not give, I will not mind. I love to do all these things. Then regarding the seminars and publications, you see, till today, I think I have attended and presented paper in about 55 or 56 seminars, including international, national seminars. And so far as publications are concerned, that in different journals, my articles in different journals and in different books, the number of that is, I think, about 40 till today. In this way, till today, I am carrying on with my profession because I love my profession. I love this. I love to do all this. I don't think what reward I will get back from it, but I love to do all these things. And the reward is that when different teachers from different colleges and universities, they approach me through phone and ask me regarding publication and all, I really feel very happy. And I always extend my helping hands towards each and every one of them. My students, specifically, my students are always my first preference, and definitely my colleagues from different parts of West Bengal and different parts of our country. In this way, I'm carrying on.
Excellent, sir, and hats off to you. And you know what I was visualizing? You did not see your name and came back and again went back. It happened twice with you. Yeah, that's really nice. But then when you saw your name there, it was a moment of celebration and joy. Yes, sir, that's really nice. So we are very proud of you for all the achievements that you've had till date. And you're continuing this beautiful journey of inspiring every one of us. Sir, I am very much interested in this part. You see, that is your research project. When you were doing your PhD, you've chosen this topic, the laws on protection of women against discrimination. and impact analysis. So would you like to share this? Why did you select this in particular? What was the intention behind, or what drew you to this beautiful, subject or this topic like?
I should say some other things also in connection with this. See, in my master's, I had specialization in business laws because University of Burdwan does not have any other specialization other than business laws. So I had to take it. But I didn't have any interest in business laws. But the syllabus was such today in Calcutta University for specialization with constitutional law, the papers which are there, all those 4 papers I have studied in my master's. But I didn't have the specialization in constitutional law. I had specialization in business laws, and university didn't provide, even today also does not provide any other specialization except business laws. And I didn't have any interest. For that matter, when I did my dissertation in my master's, the research work that we had to do in our master's level, I did it in criminal law. I had interest in criminal laws. So I did my master's. I did my dissertation in criminal law, that is atrocity, on police atrocities, and it was related to human rights also. And I had the intention of, I had the interest in the field of human rights even. And after that, when after completion of my this thing, LLM in the year 2007, when I bought the form for PhD, at that point of time, the women issues, the children issues, those are very burning. And this thing was very rampant. The discrimination against women, it was very rampant in our Indian society. Bride burning, dowry, then domestic violence. All these things were very rampant, and all the cases used to go unreported. And moreover, I should say, dowry death was there. And moreover, that thing, honor killing, such a pathetic thing. All these things used to go unreported. And I had the feeling of doing work with all these things. And at the same time, I wanted to complete my PhD as early as possible. Because it was my dream that one day the word doctor would be there in front of my name. That was that was the main thing. And when I started my PhD, my sir, he told me very soon it has to be doctor instead of Mister. I said that, sir, I'm trying my best. I don't know how long will it take. And after completion my dissertation, after submission of my thesis, it took 1.5 years for my viva voce, because many formalities are there in between after submission, because it will go to 2 experts of outside. I mean, outside Kolkata, it will go. It will come back with their reports. If the report comes good, then it's good. If the report does not come good, then you will have to change as per their advice. Thank God I didn't have to face any such thing. And since I was the first scholar of my sir, sir was also new to this field of taking scholar and guiding the scholar. Though sir is also a very good academician, he's a very renowned person. And so for these problems in the society and the discrimination which is going on against women, I always had the intention of doing some work relating to women, because at one point of time there also I got the opportunity during my LLB level. I got the opportunity to connect with an NGO which worked with women issues. There also I was taking some experiences which they faced. And there also I used to think, starting from my home, what are the discriminations? Really, many discriminations are there at our homes also. I started to think minutely. Maybe there is no discrimination in my specific family, but my extended families, my relatives. If I see that I used to think over the matter. Oh, these things used to happen in that family. They do not allow the ladies to do that thing, those things, etc., etc. All these things. So I had the intention of doing these uh, discriminatory things, and definitely since I'm from a legal profession, definitely the legal perspectives, the different laws which are there for the purpose of dealing with discriminations, and maybe the laws are there. What is the problem relating to implementation? See, the different songs that we hear today, Kamanche Pe Disco. Hmm. Then you see, mm, तू तंदूरी मुर्गी हो मैं तंदूरी मुर्गी हुई या गटखले सैया alcohol से. One lady is singing this song. Picture has been picturized. So all these things are demeaning. All these things are against the women. Then the indecent representation of women, the women body. Different advertisement. Once at one advertisement of I think Fruity or Maza, the picturization on a woman, it was like that. It has been banned. So all these things which are going on in our society rampantly, and most of them are unreported. Yes, we know that this 498A, that is cruelty against women by the in-laws, etc., etc. All these provisions are misused. We know, but many families are there, many women are there who are really in need of the protection of these provisions of law, because without this, they will not be able to survive even. Many women are there because our country is such uh, illiterate and ignorant, full of illiterate people, full of ignorant people are there. So one thing you see, the domestic healths which are there in our house. Once I saw some wounds, the cuts on the face, hands. And my mom asked, what happened? She told that her husband has beaten her up. So, what is the means? What is the scenario? Usual scenario. What is seen? The domestic health. Their husband, they used to pull rickshaw. The money they used to earn, they use that money in consumption of alcohol at night. They used to come back. They come back home in a drunken condition and beat up their wife. And the people, these ladies, these women, they have taken up these things as usual. Oh, he is husband. He will do these things. So these things, have been inculcated in women. Suppose a brother and a sister. When the brother grows up, he is given bat, ball, etc. to go out and play. But the sister, she is given dolls, some cooking utensils, the small ones, to cook and play with these things. Because from the very childhood, it has been inculcated in them that you are meant for doing the household works only, which cannot be the actual scenario, which cannot be the picture, which must not be. Because today, with proud, I can say I can do each and every household work, and actively I can do all those works, including cooking and all. And I love to do those things also. And I don't think that this work is for men, this work is for women. I don't think. And if anyone says that, I don't give importance to their words, because I think that all works are equal. Everyone will have to do every type of work. And in my family, who will do my work? I have to do my own work. It is not expected that others will come and do the household work of mine. Yes, the domestic helps are there. They will help. It's okay, but not in its entirety. That's it. So in this way, I had the intention of doing my research on this subject, the impact of different discriminatory laws and anti-discriminatory laws.
We are very proud of you, sir. And, there should be many more people like Dr. Somnath Roy. who gives importance to everybody, irrespective of the gender you are. I mean, that's what we need today, people to understand the importance of every single individual. And the way you've spoken and shared your thoughts and views, as you've seen many people suffering, many women suffering, how the culture and tradition have made them think that they are only fit for certain activities or certain tasks. But the truth is, we are able to do all the things in par with the other gender as well. That's really nice, and we are really very proud of you that you are sharing all of this. And it's like music to our ears, that when somebody stands up for the rights of women, stands up for the rights of people, it be irrespective of gender, when people know that we all are equal, I mean, I feel that you are an angel on earth. Yes, really, sir. That's really nice. Beautiful. It's a beautiful way to get connected with you on this beautiful topic. The way you shared everything really makes sense, that we have to open our eyes. And you also said that, sir, that you are proud that you know all the life skills, be it cooking or taking care of your house, or maybe your professional work. Of course, we all have to do it, but other life skills like cooking and cleaning up our house, etc. Instead of being dependent on XYZ or being dependent on family members, we do it on our own. And usually children, male members are brought up like this: boys don't do work at home, and they're only for outside work, and the women should be at home. You also give a beautiful example of the toys gifted to children, and that is one truth which I really accept, that which you shared very well. So I think, sir, there should be many more like you, who have the same thought process of bringing equality into the society. Beautiful, sir. We are really very happy to have you here, share all of this. So we'd like to take you down now to memory lane with regard to your childhood. What kind of a child were you? Were you the naughty one, talkative, or you were very calm and quiet? What type of a child were you?
Uh, uh, as student in school, I was very good. I was not at all naughty. Hmm. My reputation in school, to all my teachers, it was really very good. Hmm. And when I come back home, I used to become naughty. But naughty doesn't mean that every time, but some unusual work I used to do. That is, see, the wooden chula, it was burning, and I thought that I have to see what happens if I pour some water from from the upside. So I poured that. I was very little at that then. I poured some water on it, and what happened? The ore which is there at the bottom of the chula, uh, the, the vapor came out, and my legs were burned. This type of naughtiness I used to perform. Once the cow dung, the cow dung. Uh, what happened in front of our house, a little far from my house? Some cow dung are gathered. Well, cows were there in Kolkata there then also, but now there is no cow. The cow dung used to be gathered by some people for the purpose of using that cakes with a cow dung, which would be used as fuel. Hmm. I used to think, what happens if I put my leg on that? Will it go inside it or will it stay outside? I have to think. I have to experiment. I used to put my leg on that while going with my father. This type of naughtiness I used to do. Otherwise, during my studies, I was very sincere. I used to do all my homework and everything I used to do. My mom, she used to give some tasks. Hmm. Uh, I used to do all those things. My mom's here from kitchen. And one thing, during power cuts, candles. I used to sit and study in candle lights, and I used to do my finger like this through the flame of the candle to see whether what happens to my fingers. No, it is not hampering in any way. I used to do all these things. Uh, Another thing, uh, all these things, these are the little things which I used to do during my childhood. But during studies, I used to do my studies. My mom, she used to teach me always, and uh, what should I say? Uh, she takes up every pain of making me study and doing my homework and everything. And I used to do. And in our school, it was very strict, you know. We had to do homework, we had to do each and everything. You have to come prepared, everything we had to. Otherwise, guardian call. And we had, I never had any, uh, I mean, record of any guardian call from my school. And this was the thing.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing all of that. And as you've explained all of those incidents, playing with the firewood and pouring water on it, and that the steam or maybe the heat of that, you were hurt by that or you got burned by it, and playing with the cow dung as well, and as well playing with the candle. That's also beautiful. I could just visualize all
I
of that. Yes.
I used to play with frogs also,
How like what would you
because
catch them and
yes, in class 11, I had science. In class 11, we had that dissection of toads. I used to collect toads. I used to kill those toads, and I used to dissect at home. In this way, I used to do all those things then also.
yes, that's really nice to remember all of that and share it with us. That's really nice. Now, I could also visualize you like running behind the toads and catching them and, of course, dissecting them. Of course, that is the part of, learning practically as to how to learn to do certain things. So before you go to the main day to do your dissection, I think they have this practicals in biology. That's really nice, sir. Thank you very much for sharing all these beautiful incidents with us. Really a pleasure to listen to all of them. So, who do you think is your inspiration in life? Which personality do you think really inspired you? Is it within your family or beyond your family?
See, for inspiration, many people are there from whom I have been inspired. In my career, in my personal life, each and everything. Many people, my parents are my first inspiration, definitely. And several other family members are there from whom I have got the inspiration. My teachers are there, my teachers of school. I have, till today, I have connection with them. I visit their houses, and they even invite me to different cafes, and I go there. And one of my teachers, she's suffering from, I mean, this cancer she's suffering from, and I have a very good connection with her also. And she was my best teacher in my school level, because that teacher, she studied her MA in English from Jadavpur University, but you can't imagine how good she used to teach Bengali to us. And she said that Bengali was never my subject. I have done my MA in English. As I love Bengali, I am teaching you your Bengali. And you can't imagine how good she used to teach Bengali to us. So few teachers are there whom I have been inspired by, whom I have been inspired, and some college teachers also. Uh, so with all the blessings and everything, with all these people, today I have become what I have become. Today I am, uh, today I am here, and today I have been able to be by the side of my students because of my teachers. Because I have always been appreciated by my teachers. Today also they say that Somnath, he was a very good student, he was very sincere, he was very dedicated, he used to sit in the second bench. In this way, today also they say all these things. So all of them are my inspiration. So there is no particular person from whom I have got the inspiration, but different. The teaching techniques and all. I have got the inspiration from my teachers. How to teach the things hmm, in this way. So these are the people from whom I have got the inspiration.
Yes. You're a very humble and a nice person. You're giving credit to everybody in your life. You say that you've learned a bit from everybody. Everyone has been a part of, an inspiration to you in your life. That's really nice. Starting from your parents to your teachers in your school, in your college, etc. That's really beautiful. Dear sir, we come up with the next question. Apart from the law books, apart from all the academics that you're connected with as an academician, do you get time to read novels or fiction and non-fiction books too?
Actually, I do not get time as such to go through all these things because I am busy with my law books. After that, with my publication works and everything, then with my dissertation scholars, and my ex-students who are in different fields now. Many of them are teachers. Many of them are the teacher in charges of different colleges. Uh, Different students are there who are the successful lawyers. Hmm. So many students are there. You know what happens. Uh, Several of them they call me up and they share their personal problems, their life, their professional things with me. They seek my advice. So what I will do? What will I do in this situation? What am I supposed to do? And one person uh, she's a teacher of a college, and while writing a notice and everything, she's the teacher in charge, and she sends me everything, and she asks me to check it. So if you give permission, if you say yes, then only I will publish this notice, otherwise not. She's fully dependent on me. Dependent in the sense, it's not that she won't be able to do the things, not that she writes the things, but I have to give confirmation from my side, then only she will publish the notice. And a situation, since that is a private college, different situations come up in private institutions, and she says, sir, what will I do in this situation? I give her an advice. You do that. So many students are there who are in different fields of law, who are in teaching, mainly teaching. They keep connections. They are in touch with me through WhatsApp. I always entertain them through WhatsApp also, because you see, everyone who are in different fields, they are busy in their own way. It is not always expected that they will always call me up and seek their advice. Yes, they will give a message in WhatsApp. I will definitely give reply to them. So from the first, or in the very beginning, I told you that my students are my pillar. The students are my everything. My students are my preference. So are my first preference. So definitely, I am always there for my students. Maybe they have passed today. They are in different fields today. And one thing, today also, if I, at any point of time, if I go to court, district legal service authority is there. They sometimes invite me for different lectures and all, for going to jails, correctional homes, or to go to NGO. Every these things they ask me to go. So for giving lectures. So whenever I enter the court, a lot of students used to come and they used to just touch my feet. I asked, no, 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 don't touch my feet, don't touch my feet. God will always bless you. God will bless you. My blessings, I won't say my blessings, my best wishes are always there for you all. And God is there to bless us all. That is my message to all my students. And I always try to extend my helping hands to my ex-students also. Be it in their professional life, be the problem is in their personal life. One student, she was having some problems in her personal life. She was crying, she was saying, I always there. And today also she says, sir is a person who has always been by my side. And yes, and see, problem may arise. Since it was a matrimonial problem, I'm not going into the details. Say, who was at fault? Maybe some problem has arisen between you two, but since I have been your teacher, I am by your side. But if you have done any mistake, if you realize, you will try to rectify. But I always try to be by the side of every student of mine, always.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for sharing that. Thank you so much. That's really nice that you're not only a faculty member, but you're a guide and a mentor too. That's really very nice. Dear sir, have you been on a holiday apart from, the work that you're doing, the profession that you are? Am I audible?
Yes, yes, you're audible.
Did you take a vacation and go to any other state or maybe a country, different country? Or maybe in West Bengal, did you visit some place for a vacation or maybe a tour
Yes,
for your
yes.
students?
I in every vacation, that is, we have three vacations during summer. We have rotational holidays for say about 10 days. Then during the pujas, we have holiday for 1 month. Then during the winter, we have the recess from 25th December to 1st of Jan. Hmm. I go to different places. You have the picture that I sent you. You might have seen that. That is also a picture of recent outing. That was also in the state of Jharkhand. I really love to go to different states, which are my neighboring states. Not only different states, but I also go to different districts of our state, because our states, it has different districts, and you don't know, people of our country, they go out of our country to find out these things. But if they go to different places which are there in our country itself, and more specifically in our state also, if they visit, and neighboring states also, they will get more than what they will get from uh, foreign countries. Because, going to foreign countries, many people think that it is a symbol of status. I don't believe. I don't think so. My enjoyment, what what I will feel good, that is good, or that is sufficient for me. I enjoy going with my friends to different states, or the neighboring states, Jharkhand, Odisha, Bihar, etc. Southern states also I have visited. Hmm. And definitely, I love to visit different places, but I have never been to outside our country.
Yes, that's really nice. As you said, like we can find most of the beautiful things. It could be nature, it could be just anything in our own country. And of course, if you investigate and go
And
deeply in different states,
I I always try to explore different new places of our state, and I go there. All those places are offbeat places, and when upload the pictures in Facebook, many people ask me, from where have you got the information? How have you gone there? How is it? What is the expenditure? And when they come to know about the expenditure, they are just stunned. Only this much? I say yes, only this much.
great, sir. And I got this word wrong. I said investigate. Actually, it's explore. You shared that.
Yes,
Thank you for helping me with that word. Explore different cities and states of India. That would really be very nice. And of course, you have the technique of minimizing the expenditure. You know how it is, and that's how.
yes, yes.
Yeah. So, sir, I'm also going to connect with you now and get to know how to travel with minimum expense. Yes, that's really nice. It's always good to save money at the same time, enjoy life, and of course, celebrate life every single day. Dear sir, apart from the studies, apart from being in the academics all the time with students, giving your very best at lectures and journals and books and seminars and all of it, आप कभी मूवीज भी देखते हैं? समय मिलता है आपको?
No, I don't like movies because I can't sit for long 3 hours and see the movies. From my very childhood, I didn't have any interest in watching movies and watching television also. No interest in television also. Never.
That's very good, and you're very lucky, because there are many people who are, stuck and glued watching movies.
Hmm.
1, 2, 3 for a day, they can go on. There are people like that, and you're lucky that you're not attracted much to movies as well as the television.
I'm attracted to this WhatsApp only.
That's really nice. Yes, because it's very informative. And you get to
Yes, yes.
connect and bond and network with the right kind of people. Dear sir, what is that one thing you like about yourself? What do you like about Dr. Somnath Roy?
I like about myself. I don't know because reputation is something which that is what people think of me. That is my reputation. What I think of myself, that is not my reputation. What others think of me, that is my reputation. So here I would like to mention that as teacher, I have always been appreciated. That much I can say because the same thing. The students they always know at the end of the day, if we go to sir, we will get some help. Has to be. See, the master students, I scold them many times, but at the end of them, they again come to me. Sir, this has happened. Sir, that has happened. Maybe physically, maybe through phone. Then I again used to, extend my helping hand. You do this, you do in this manner. I help them out. So they know. The sir scolds us for our future, for our betterment. So after the completion of their studies, when they are established today, when they are successful in their own fields, today they say, "Sir, you said it in this way. We did that. We did those things, and we have been able to succeed." So while facing an interview, if they go to face an interview, say dissertation viva, I just point them out. You give importance to these areas, these things, because these are very important aspects. These are very important parts from where you may be asked questions. Because, when I go to take the viva of different universities of this dissertation, I am prone to ask those portions. And those are very pertinent portions. Because without that, their base cannot be a concreted one. So I don't think, uh, I have not thought of in that manner what I think good of myself and anything. So what others will think of me, maybe good side, maybe bad side. That is my because reputation. It may be good reputation, it may be bad reputation, and to define reputation, what others think of me, that is my reputation. And one more thing, another thing in which I do believe, that is the colleagues, my colleagues, my administration. It is not expected that administration will keep on appreciating me. It is not at all expected. If I am my main stakeholders are my students. If I am appreciated by them, then definitely I have been able to do something in my career. Because my colleagues, my administrator, uh, they may not uh, think about all these things. Because in private sectors also, that one colleague is always trying to put into trouble the other one. This happens. Though our field is not a private one, still in government field also different things, different other things happen, and everywhere it is politicized. So I don't think they what the authority is thinking of you and all, that is not at all important. What important is what students are thinking of you, whether they are really getting any help from you or not. In true sense, they will have to be helped. So if that is there, fine, no problem, good.
That's really nice. So, I would like to ask you, are you a courageous person, a very compassionate one, or a person filled with empathy? What quality you see within you that you like about yourself?
Mm, I have
Kindly answer.
compassion definitely. I have compassion definitely. I feel for others. I feel for my students definitely. Always I think of my students. Definitely my family. It is also very important to me. At the same time, I have to balance between all because I do everything this thing, my career-oriented things, my student-oriented things, and at the same time, I even love to go to different social gatherings. I love to go there. See, in spite of my illness, in spite of my physical ailment that I have been suffering, in spite of that, different wedding systems and different wedding programs and all of our students, and every student used to call me. Many students, not every student, many students, they call me in the different programs, and I go there because I think that someone has invited me with some expectation from the core of their heart. I will always try my level best to attend the program, whether I go and eat over there or not. Eating is not at all compulsory for me. I may take something, I may not take something, but I must go there and take a photograph. That is important. That I love that thing because I love to take photographs. When I go to different places to visit, I take plenty of photographs and I upload those photographs in Facebook by making different albums to restore those. And some photographs I develop, I wash them up. Uh, So I think myself to be that person. I definitely have compassion. The living creatures which are there, the beggars who are there outside. Beggars, I don't have any feeling from able-bodied beggars. I don't have any feeling for them. Uh, Last day, today, no, not today. Yesterday or day before, yes, today is Tuesday, no, Saturday. It was Saturday. Sunday we have holidays. Saturday, when I was coming back home, two beggars, they are very much able-bodied. They are asking for alms. No, I am not going to give them. But an aged person, an old lady, two, three old ladies are there. Hmm. You know, I was coming back home from my college walking, and I was thinking that okay, my 10 rupees will be saved. I was thinking in this manner. Then what happened? The lady, the old lady, I just taken up that 10 rupees and I've given it to her. I was very happy. Yes, the savings that I could make, I could utilize that saving for some good purpose. Because that old lady, she is not able to work and earn her livelihood. Maybe her family members are also not giving food to them. I help this kind of people. And sometimes the clothes stores, those things I give. And one more thing I may mention over here, that is, uh, in some places I do contribute as per my capability. Maybe it is 200 rupees only, maybe 100 rupees, maybe 500 rupees. Maybe it is not that much, but I always say that don't publish my name anywhere, because I don't like that thing that everyone will appreciate me. Oh, this person has given this person has contributed. No, I don't want, because I really want to help them out. I really want to help, or really want to use my this money for a noble purpose. So any NGO or anything like that, when they are
Yes, sir. Yes, I guess there's a slight technical issue, sir. My dear friends, we'll wait for sir to join us. There's a slight technical issue, a network connection.
to do some social work, plenty of money. Sure.
Yes, sir. Over to you, sir.
Hmm. So I really feel that the people will take my name and they will appreciate me and they will say that this person has contributed this much. I don't have any intention of getting this type of appreciation from anyone. I just want to, if I contribute anything, I contribute from the core of my heart, and I want my money to be used or to be utilized for some noble work. for some social service. If that is done, I am happy from the core of my heart. That's it.
Yes, sir. Excellent, sir. Thank you so much for sharing, sir, all of that. That's really nice to help one and all. And of course, you don't want to be named or don't want, that praise and admiration, to be just down to earth and to yourself. Like, do your best, but don't want admiration and praise. Much appreciated. Yes, sir. My dear friends, we'll take a short break for 10 minutes and we'll join back again with part 2. We'll be in this beautiful session and conversation with our celebrity and guest. For now, it's a small break. Stay connected and stay tuned with us on the International Fab Talks.